Hello guys, today we are going to talk about smart home. Wow, here's an interesting comic about smart homes. The lady Garfield wants to finish housework just by saying a simple word hallelujah. Is it possible? The answer is absolutely yes. Smart home can achieve this goal. Smart homes or automated homes are houses in which household electronics, environmental controls, and other appliances are connected in the network. A smart home technology encompasses a wide range of everyday household devices that can connect to another and to the web. Why smart homes? Why people are eager to spend much money on connecting their household facilities to a single network? Our smart home can help users control devices from a distance by voice, mobile application, and so on. The connectivity of smart home allows owners to program simple daily tasks. For example, the word hallelujah may mean a series of actions such as open curtains, turn on the bed lamp, and open the window. Moreover, they allow owners to monitor their homes from afar and save money in the long run, utility payments, and other costs. At last, in some cases, smart homes also hold the promise of improved independent living for elderly people and those with disabilities. It also because people are more willing to spend money on improving their living quality, and people obtain sufficient technical support such as Wi-Fi and other wireless network communication technology. All the devices can be connected in a wireless environment. Moreover, the bandwidth and stability of these networks has been improved. Ubiquitous computing can be used on the top layer to achieve overall management. Sensors in smart homes are devices that detect and collect the information being measured. In this way, sensors can make some sort of reactions or provide basis for the user's decision making.
The first thing we'll talk about is how to control smart homes. Well, there are three ways now: by sensors, by mobile devices, and by human voice and gestures. The first one is automatically control. For example, the light will be turned on when you come in the door. The AC will start to work when the indoor temperature reaches 30 degrees and so on. Let's watch a short video.
When I get home after 5 p.m., the door sensor automatically turns on the lights in the hall, and as soon as I walk into the kitchen, the living room, or the bathroom, the motion sensors there will tell the lights to turn on. My air conditioner can automatically turn on when the temperature sensor notices that it's too hot or too cold.
This is because sensors are ubiquitous in the smart homes. As shown in the picture, there are many sensors with different functions in different rooms. Sensors can sense the human, temperature, gas, and so forth, and after service computing, trigger the operation of corresponding equipment. Smart homes can be controlled by mobile devices as well, such as mobile phones, tablets. In this way, you can check and control smart things in your home no matter where you are, which really provides a more efficient life. A short video will show you that.
I know when the plants need water because of the Xiaomi plant monitoring device, and I can turn on the cooker when I'm on my way home. And all of this can be controlled and set up from within a single app, the Xiaomi Mi Home app. This app is like the mothership of all the Xiaomi devices.
Smart homes can be remote controlled is because of internet connection and cloud computing. The present point will be explained later. Smart homes also can be controlled by our voice as we can talk to the Google Home or Amazon Alexa. Well, have you ever imagined that using your hands to control them? The video will show you the fantastic scenarios.
Alexa, change the bedroom temperature to 65 degrees.
Okay.
Alexa, lights off.
Okay. Single key will even allow you to control smart home devices, such as smart lights and thermostats, with a flick of your hand.
Voice control is most popular now based on the voice recognition we'll talk about later. Although gesture control makes users feel more natural by tracking, recognizing humans' hands, and executing the order based on that, it still only can be used in limited kinds of devices. There are some problems based on these control methods. First, the implementation of control depends on ideally continuous network and communication equipment. Second, code problem will cause the failure of smart home system. Third, compatibility issues has not been resolved, which makes it troublesome and complex. Last, safety. As intelligent equipment can be controlled remotely, if it were hacked, the consequence will be disastrous.
To make smart home devices work together, we need wireless technology support. There are many full wireless technologies used in smart home. There are Z-Wave, Zigbee, Wi-Fi, and Bluetooth. Z-Wave. Since Z-Wave uses 908.42 MHz frequency, it won't interfere with a wireless router. It is also extremely easy to set up, so you don't need much technological know-how to get it up and running. It also has very good compatibility with other devices, which is their main selling point. Pretty much smart home devices will have the ability to connect with Z-Wave in some way. However, Z-Wave is a little resource greedy and may require you to replace its batteries a little more often than Zigbee. This also makes the products a little larger in size. Z-Wave does have a limit of how many devices that can connect, but generally, you will never need any more than its limit of 232. Z-Wave devices are typically a little more expensive than Zigbee. Zigbee. The Zigbee protocol is designed to be low cost and low power consumption. This makes it really easy to add lots of wireless features that run on batteries throughout an area. It can also hop up to 15 times, which gives it an extremely large range of connectivity. And it has no limit to how many devices can connect with each other. Although it has more potential on a larger scale, for smaller projects, it can be way overly complicated to set up. Trying to set up Zigbee for a few sensors in a residential home, for example, might not be worth the headache. Another issue is about its compatibility. Although it is open source, not as many companies are picking up Zigbee as an option, making it seem more proprietary. Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi technology is currently the fastest transmission technology, and the cost is low, so smart home products based on Wi-Fi technology account for the largest market share. But the limitations of Wi-Fi are also very large. Poor security, weak stability, and high power consumption problems result in Wi-Fi not suitable for smart door locks and all kinds of sensors. Also, the number of connected devices are limited. The actual size of Wi-Fi network generally will not exceed 16, and in the smart home, the number of switches, lighting, household appliances will certainly be far more than 16. Bluetooth. The power consumption and the cost of Bluetooth are between Wi-Fi and Zigbee, but the transmission distance is the shortest. It is a point-to-point, short-distance communication method, so it is not suitable for building a huge smart home network. Next part, we will talk about information access and voice technology.
Now we are going to talk about another domain of smart home, access information. The two outstanding smart speakers are Google Home and Amazon Echo. They both rely on the voice recognition technology and the cloud resources to access the appropriate information. Here are the scenarios about what the smart speaker can do in our lives. Answer questions, playing music, reading news, placing order for online shopping, calling a car, ordering takeout, and so on. Here is a short video to display the interaction.
Alexa can tell you the weather, traffic, news, sports, schedule, shopping list, and even plays music.
I can do many things.
And Alexa, what time is it?
It's 6:10.
Alexa can make shopping and to-do lists. Alexa, remind me to get groceries. Add gummy bears to my shopping list. Oh, and Snickers too. And add gym session to my to-do list.
I've added gym session.
Great. So it can tell you what's called your flash briefing, which apparently tested better than simply calling it the news. Alexa, give me a news update. Alexa, what's happening? Alexa, tell me my flash briefing.
Here's your flash briefing.
Also, well, you can check in with her to find out about the weather and traffic for your daily commute.
The fastest route takes about 31 minutes.
What's the weather in Juneau, Alaska?
Right now in Juneau, Alaska, it's 40 degrees with showers.
Now, what's going on tomorrow? When's my next hang time with Courtney?
Your next hang time with Courtney is on Monday at 8 p.m.
From the video, we have seen how vivid Alexa talks with the user, but how does Alexa make it? Here is the main technology behind the smart speaker, voice recognition technology. It relies on two main components: the hardware, a way to communicate and capture commands, and the software, a way to sync and to process response. The basic architecture around voice assist technology requires a microphone, speaker, voice processor chip, and cloud infrastructure. Taking Alexa as an example, when the user gives vocal command to Echo, the microphone will pick up the voice and the associated background noises. The Echo will use the voice process chip to filter the noise and only record the keywords of commands. Once through the process of analog to digital converting, The original audio, now a digital file, is sent to the cloud for NLP to understand the intent and to produce a response. Computing in the cloud, NLP research meaning from online resources and the database to generate an appropriate response. However, along with the convenience, there are some problems. The first one is the security. All the conversation at home might be recorded and analyzed by these smart devices. Therefore, it may trigger privacy leaks. And also the performance. Even though for some quite straightforward questions, smart speakers cannot guarantee the correct answer, so it will require much effort to develop a smart assistant.
As for the future of smart home, the first one is introduce industry standard, the speech recognition accuracy, compatibility between devices, and user privacy security. Driven by the issues above, detailed and clear industry standards are required. The second one is more smart home devices, because not many devices support smart homes up to now. The third one is smart home can cooperate with intelligent wearable devices. Intelligent wearable devices can collect data of users that some smart home devices struggle to capture, such as heart rate. That's all. Thanks for watching.